SDY, lot of responsibility and a quick entrance into the site. Rain already bouncing around on the default box. They're into the site and not a frag inside. Okay, eats it, turns it, nice electronic to be cleared. He still hits his headshot. Rain thinks better of it. He buys time for the plant though. Can they establish a post plant?
अब 12-5 हो गया भाई अब तो.
With the P250, perfect for a fight like this. A group, a whole bunch of Navi, the whole squad advancing into the meat grinder that is the P250 of Twists. Rain chips in, robs for the cherry on top.
ये सिटी में घुस रहे हो तुम लोग, जब साइड प्लांट हो गया तो. अबे क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग?
अबे थ्रो ही करना है बता दो भाई.
Is that a sign of things to come?
Shrug of the shoulders there from Carrigan. It started so well, they just dispatched that aggressive maneuver. It's fantastic work. They're reading the play here, but they come out into the blender of the aim from Faze, and one after the other, they all tumble. 11-5 right now, and Navi back up to their usual tricks. The 4 spies with the 5-7, the scout and the dig. Can they stall them out here? And Faze looking to run to Nuke. It's insane to think that Nuke could be the 5th and deciding map. Both of these teams in recent history looking very hot on that very map.
एक मिनट मैं सही कर रहा था ये जब खेल रहे थे हम उस दिन में.
First one in. And SDY, first one out. Locked out. Just simple, great scope. No scope necessary, but full investment of your resources, limited at that. Carrigan, he's happy to just biff with them. You want to fight? Bare knuckle from spawn. Concedes a Mac 10.
Discord में खड़ी हुई है नीमो ने.
Investigating further. Short-lived. A sign of the times when they're celebrating the Mac 10 retrieval. 5 7s, an investment, 12 locked in.
हो गया क्या भाई? नहीं हो गया क्या?
Similar scoreline on Ancient though.
चैट पे एक दूसरे को बोलते हैं.
I feel like this is going to be a bit of a tougher task.
हाँ वो सब तो बोलते हैं nice shot वगैरह ये सब तो मैंने देखा है.
I think here SDY getting caught out, expecting that to be covered off.
बोलते हैं nice shot.
Look away from the flash, but Carrigan was very bloodlusty. Pretty rough
अबे लोग लिखते हैं fuck Putin लिख रहे हैं लोग fuck Putin.
Defensive side.
ये लोग NHK लिखते होंगे.
Hello trouble.
और ये इनसे ये कर लेते हैं नहीं हो रहा नहीं होता इनसे.
Alright, well threatening again here.
Okay.
Haven't had a close map yet. This would be the first.
अरे स्मोक में मार सकता है उसे ऐसे.
कब स्मोक में नहीं मारा उसने.
Simple. Slaps Carrigan back to spawn on the first click of his mouse. It's a start for Navi's threatening. Now waning presence on this A side.
बढ़िया प्लेयर हो गया, बड़ा हो गया रॉब.
Yeah, they're grouped up. And Simple's Deagle still, Spicy still, to be feared. The opposing presence of that Mac-10. It falls into the body to Faze, and how has this happened? In the blink of an eye, Navi with nothing invested. Rain commanded to save the day. One man on a mission and a minute to do it.
The warning shots there give away has absolutely no idea where these last 3 Navi players reside. They can batten down the hatches. AK is equipped. They're looking to do it again. An absolute menace on these low bars. The volley forward short. It might flush one forward. SDY steps out. There's another. Still 2 to find. Plenty of time for Rain. Can he bail them out?
He's a thinking man. We saw it once in the clutch on Simple. Denied. 40 shots to him. Was investigating the ramp, oversteps the line, a triple out of Simple, a double on Electronic. There's a bit of a recurring theme here when it comes to these ridiculous Navi rounds.
And this is the thing, that's not the force spy, that's the retained weapons.
Let me see it again, look at this one.
He's jumping. He plucks it out of the air. A couple of pixels.
Bang. Try again next time. And then that Mac 10, let's watch that. Look, Electronic, he gets 2 early in the round. We won't see it immediately, but still. It's now Faze humbled.
Force by back here from Faze. You mentioned similar to Ancient, yeah, similar scenes as they run in towards A. SDY having a rough game, only 4 kills for him, but the CT side is where he can do better work. Simple smoked on, they're ahead of this.
Oh, Carrigan again meets Simple, and already it comes tumbling down. 1 by 1. 2 back from Brokey. A pipe dream. A bomb is nice. gets it down. Simple posted up to hunt him and finish the job. You can't do this, Brokey. This is not possible.
पहले
It
बोल रहा
shouldn't
है
be.
it's not possible.
With 30 HP and just a Desert Eagle to his name, he's already done something
नहीं
insane.
फ्लैश
But
लगेगा फिर पीक लेगा.
Perfecto and Bit healthy,
भाई
armored,
डिफ्यूज क्यों नहीं कर
and
रहे
on
हो
the
लोग?
bomb.
अरे
अब उसको लगा जंगल से आएगा.
Wants them to
Hey,
challenge
obviously
him out
save
in that
करेगा वो.
individual duel. There's no time for
Georgia
this.
ने प्लान कर दिया,
As
पैसे
they
मिल
do,
गए.
just call his bluff. It's in very impressive work. But he's happy to maintain.
उनकी
An
lead है अच्छी
M4
खासी यार.
takes
Simple
3
छुट्टा
players
फूकता भी
from
हमने
Navi
देखा.
down with him.
ये देखिए
वेट था वो
देखिए.
वेट.
अभी हम नहीं खेल
Really
पाते,
happy.
हमें
These
घूमना
last two
पड़ेगा
rounds,
इनके पहले.
this has just been perfect
यार, ये
examples
क्या?
of
उसने
the
कुछ
gamers
spot किया
we
क्या
have on the
उसको वहाँ
stage
पे?
today.
अरे इसने
Sound
जंप
आई
किया
होगी
होगा.
ना.
You
जंप
give
हुआ
them an
क्या?
inch,
हाँ,
he
और वो
will
जगह
take
बहुत
the full
common है.
mile. This is a lovely shot onto Simple.
And that's where it starts to get crazy, because
Right.
once he's hitting those
Really,
type of
करना
bangers,
फिर
you normally
game में
heat up.
ऐसा.
It feels like they're going to hit the next, the
मैं
next, the
support
next.
किया
But
करूँ,
calling
मैं
the
तो
bluff,
खेल
we've
लूँगा.
had a lot of these where they're just sitting the defuse. They trust their teammate to a T, but M4 back, aggressive middle. Simple's
अरे,
already
तो मेरी
dissuaded
तरफ
from this.
होता?
And look at Carrigan charging
no.
straight down into Electronics crosshair there. So more to come in the favor of Navi. Electronic, he's really turning things on. 20 kills, leading the pack by a country mile here for Navi.
On the other end of the spectrum,
सोच मर जाए यहाँ.
Perfecto, the closer, responsible for
वो पुश कर दे.
securing
ऑफ गार्ड पकड़, ऑफ गार्ड.
some of those Navi notches.
Well, that's a good question, though, that we've posed there. With Perfecto only having 1 kill to his name, do they ice him out, right, and know that when he has to retake that A side, it's going to be a little bit more difficult? Or when we get into future gun rounds, they think, well, he's not warm. He's currently 1 kill, 2 assists, 14 deaths. Do we punish him? Do we use him as a weakness?
19 मैच में
Didn't work so
1
well
किल.
for
और
Australia yesterday.
हमारी टीम में अगर ना 10 राउंड हो जाए ना, ये 5-6 किलो. अबे खेल लेना.
Two
क्या रहा है?
extremity
खेल क्या
players
रही है?
that
आवाज
can
नहीं आ
really
रही, आवाज
start
नहीं आ
to lean
रही.
on SDY past
इसको ही
the
बोल रहा हूँ
just there on the other side and now over towards B.
अबे
Perfecto
साले
playing
घूमे.
retake, has Simple
इसको ही बोल रहा हूँ,
alongside for
पता
the
है?
ride.
आवाज नहीं आ रही, मैं फिर तो दे रही.
Chipped away out here, they're going to make their way in. Simple plucking one.
Perfecto
But
Perfecto
for the
कह
trade.
रहा है, बी आगे कह रहा है, आवाज नहीं आ
Perfecto,
रही.
you can see quite tentative here, doesn't want to get stuck in,
Yeah,
allowing the
भाई, Perfecto,
rotation to
अच्छी
come
भाई.
over first.
You'll take the
ये
plant.
नहीं दैट्स अभी देखना पता
Brokey can
लगेगा
make
क्यों
things
छुपा
interesting.
था.
Don't forget that M4
ठीक है,
didn't
ठीक है,
go
पता है.
Oh.
over to.
दो
अटका
किलो,
रहा है,
दो
अटका
किलो.
रहा है, Perfecto बोल रहा है, अटका क्यों
Still
रहा है?
some legs to this as Perfecto takes them from
Perfecto
him.
on 2. Let's go.
A good spray.
बस पता
Options
लगा
limited,
तुझे.
twist equipped, but
Blind
there's
out.
only him.
क्या?
Full
बोला था ना
barreling
तुझे.
towards him.
बोला था ना तुझे वो क्यों
तो
होता है.
प्लांट हो गया ना,
Limited,
प्लांट हो गया ना,
and
प्लांट नहीं किया था.
Navi on the path to
भाई
closing
अभी
that
अगर
gap.
राउंड ही चला जाता तो क्या फायदा होता.
परफेक्टो की
Both
गांधी
of
फटी
these
थी इतनी
sides
ज्यादा.
just
राउंड ये
so
खेलने क्या है
solid
फिर नावी
on the
साहब.
defense. You
घर पे
really
खेल,
have to
अपने
find those tiny gaps, those tiny mistakes, the enforced
अपने
errors,
अपनी
and
टेलिया
they'll
रैंक पे खेल.
compound.
फिर क्यों यहाँ पे एफएल खेल रहा है गांड फट रही तो. अबे गांड फट्टू है, नावी के सारे प्लेयर बोसड़ी वाले. एक है ना इलेक्ट्रॉनिक और
Back-to-back
सिंपल है
rounds
बस.
here that haven't been full points. Can buy a bit of
करने
hope
नहीं
here
आ
for
रहा है वो.
Faze.
हाँ
To take
चूती
this
है.
to
हाँ
a
एक
fifth
दूसरे को
lap of
करते थे वो
play.
टीम बैठा के तरते
Want to
साइड
stop
में बस
Navi
ताकि
here.
5 लोग हो जाए. 2 खेल रहे हैं इनके बस.
Now they will equip everything they need, and Brokey 17 for him, 17 for Twist, 17
ये
for Rain,
समझा या को ले
18 for
रखा है.
Rops. This is exactly
नाम भी
what you
घटिया
want to
रखा है
see for
इतना
Faze.
इसने.
That spread,
नाम ही रख
this
सका.
team.
यहाँ से बी शॉट हम भी यहीं से चला करेंगे बी शॉट.
हम सारे फिर मरेंगे सारे. जूते हुए नीचे. अंडरपास.
Giving Faze a taste of their own defensive
तू
medicine.
यहाँ से नेक्स्ट कुछ पता है तुम्हें?
Looking to take early
एक बारी में.
engagements.
कहाँ
Sailing
से
through the air now
No.
is the
ACTR.
utility.
डल रहा.
Vision. Denied. Bit
कहाँ मर गया ये?
fragged up quick. It's Twist that provides, and now
परफेक्टो नो परफेक्टो है. मैं वही
Navi on
साइड
the back
पे.
foot, chipping away. Good nade onto Ray.
परफेक्टो भी है. चलो भी चलते
Progress
हैं.
into the connector.
ए वो तो होता होगा ना, मनोबल डाउन हो जाता होगा टीम वालों का.
उसको बोल देते होंगे मेरी तरह. तू जिंदा
Reaction
रह
out of
भाई.
Navi, and they are on
हम
collision
जिंदा रहना
course
बस.
बोल
2
रहा है तो
मिनट.
गन छोड़ी, ये वाली गन मत ले.
with the man that clears every corner,
Yeah.
every nook,
दो ही मार
every
रहे हैं बस ये.
cranny.
कुछ नहीं कर रहे. बस सिंपल मर जाएगा,
Between
खत्म
the
हो जाएगा.
wickets.
गेम
There's
खत्म.
2 frags out of Navi. Faze closing the gap though.
सिंपल बस. अब परफेक्टो रहेगा ना देख.
He provides. Simple solo. A Glock will do.
मनोबल जीरो.
Brokey, can he come up clutch against
अरे
Perfecto? Looking for info. And he's alive! That's a banger from Brokey.
इसको लेकर आओगे दादा.
13.
आई तो पहले लिख दोगे, सिंपल लिख दोगे, एंटी लिख
Right
दोगे.
down
सिंपल
to
कितना
the
खुश है, पता
1v1,
नहीं होगा.
right down to the wire. It
उम्मीद
could
तो
have
नहीं
gone
रहती
either
ना,
way. The
अगर
coin is in the
इंटर
air.
तो बोलता था उम्मीद है,
Heads or
चलो,
tails.
उसको छोड़ दिया भाई.
सिंपल भी एंटी लिख देता होगा भाई.
वही तो बोला मैंने इससे
Brave to
पहले.
jump. Braver to stray straight
लोग
on in,
triple
and
से
Perfecto
चल
is
जाना
going to
चाहिए था,
start
थोड़ा
feeling the
walk करते हुए
bit of the tilt.
सेट यार तू चला ना अगला
So that's a round for
परफेक्टो
him.
ब्लैक फिश खेल
Meant to
लेगा.
come on through and be able to convert those types of rounds. That's where his impact could have been felt
हो
here.
जाके भी तू.
पब्लिक वहाँ
Can they
जाके अपना
course
स्ट्रैट
correct now?
बताएगा.
3
मैं भी
rounds
जाता
necessary for
हूँ.
Faze. They have the better
मैं
buy.
जा रहा हूँ, फेक करो, तुम यहाँ आओ.
looking strongly here into round 22.
भाई वो कोई प्रो का स्ट्रैट था, ठीक है?
Starting to make Navi squirm.
और जो
Nothing
मेरा
makes you
एक
squirm
वाला
more
वो
than
था गेट राइट का।
being
ब्रो का
kept
चैट में
guessing.
फिर हमें क्या बता रहा है भाई, ये सिर्फ
Faze
नहीं
in a
चलती।
position to poke and prod
कॉर्नर वाला
both
कौन सा है?
गेट राइट
extremities at the same time
कौन सा है
simultaneously.
क्या
They're going to look for answers.
अबे एक मिनट का स्मोक नहीं, मतलब मिनट का स्मोक भी होता है, वो अपने स्पॉन से हो जाता है, तो वो वाला करता हूँ, फिर राइट में मॉली करता हूँ, फिर मैं फ्लैश करके आठ जाना होता है, मगर अपने थोड़ा मॉडिफाई किया है, स्मोक करके शॉट जाएंगे।
Absolutely no
ताकि वो लोग बोले यार ये शॉट मॉली हुआ, आ जाएंगे लोग।
2-3 spread.
हाँ, नहीं वो आर्ट्स में लोग पुश नहीं कर पाते ना, तो वो बैकअप के लिए बुलाते हैं आर्ट्स में।
This is where the lion's share of the forces reside. Brokey and Rops cannot lose the ball over towards A.
परफेक्ट साइड पे देखिए, वो बैठा है परफेक्ट
वो
बैठा
बैठा है SMG
Because now the contact comes into
बैठा है
B.
टूटी कर लेके।
Do you rotate?
बचा
That is
लो
the
भाई
question.
मेरे।
Simple's blinked. He's rotated away.
यार आ जाओ साइड है, मिड छोड़ दो यार, मिड हम मिड पे रहेंगे। तेरा
The
साइड है
biggest
तो
gun
चिल्ला रहा हो,
away from
साइड
the
है, साइड
final
है।
objective, the
Big gun to
final
the-
point of call.
मर जाए।
Twist crawling in. Look at this. It's just two bombsite takes simultaneously. Navi lose out on bit.
परफेक्ट राउंड
Hunting
निकाल
now
दिया
into
भाई।
B side. Perfecto found and so Brokey down. He opens to both of them from
Perfecto
FDY. Important, crucial frag from Rain.
वीडियो हो गया,
Two
वीडियो हो गया
on
यार।
on either side of the map, and Simple says play on. You've got nothing, no hope. Because the bomb is lost and Twist, he's
Nice
trying
play,
as fast as he
nice play.
can, he's running in,
Nice.
Simple playing hide and seek.
Nice
8
play,
seconds,
nice.
no time
Oh
to
my.
plan, Twist just has to
Oh.
find
यही
him.
लग जाती गोली, एक गोली लग जाती पक्चोरी में, वो
Hiding in
पिक करता
plain
फ्री
sight
फायर लग
on the
जाता।
site, Twists, no hope. And it's SDY,
Ball
the
of
reason
team.
that bomb lies idle.
What a hero.
SDY.
What a hero again. The MP9s, Perfecto and SDY both getting
ये पहले
crucial
बात है
kills in that moment.
राउंड में पूरा
Electronic
इन्वेस्टेड
walked back into the trap. Brokey strikes. The site looks open, Simple out of position, and still
टॉप ऊपर कर दिया क्या
Navi
किसी ने?
just hang on.
स्विचिंग चल रही थी।
कहाँ दिख गया तुझे हरामजादे?
पता नहीं कहाँ दिख गया इसको।
देख ले, बैक जा
It's
थोड़ा
a double
YouTube में
here.
जाके।
This is the difference maker.
बस साले एक मेक आउट देखने
I mean,
जाएं।
Rops' job, right? Swing out and
Don't
trade.
get
We've seen it
replay.
time and time again over the course of this
अबले अगर
full
इस
map
जगह पे
affair.
सिंपल तू होता तो तू
And
यहाँ
Simple,
छुपता।
you know, he's just
मैं तो
hiding. He
बजता पहले
knows.
सब तक,
There's no time.
पहले से करने लगे बैठा।
I haven't seen a round of Counter-Strike like that.
खुश
That
हो गए,
was
बैठ गया और
peculiar.
2 seconds।
That's the thing, they're putting
Okay,
so much
good,
into
that's
this and
the
the restraint of both teams. We discussed it about Rain in the first half
Shot
in that clutch
connected
against
to
Simple.
Pela.
But you see it there from everybody on both sides of the map. Nobody willing to give up an inch. They're happy to play the ball right down. And both teams back in with pretty broken buys.
Okay.
Oh, the saved AK for Twist, sure.
Comeback is
Simple, he retained his AWP, but
Twist
not out of
पे
hot
है
water
hero
just
एक।
yet. A Navi.
Let's go। ये तो गलत स्मोक कर रहा है
There you
ब्रो।
go here. They're set up for this quite swiftly. Smokes the round, flashes to follow. Electronic out of position.
Flashed off but not checked. No one clears. An immediate turn from
सैंडविच मार
Twist.
हरामजादे।
He stands up.
Wait, 2v2?
He needs another. Can't do it because SDY has got this A site on lock and double. From the new Navi boy,
perfect बचे हैं ना,
it's a
perfect
quick one
बचे हैं
from
भाई दोनों,
Rops. He
अब तो
goes for
world life
the
थी तो वो
already 2
event
kills to the
celebrate है।
good, and now that bomb is down.
गया भाई, रॉप से
The highest of stakes in this 2v2, duking it out.
अरे
यहाँ पर
Barrel
चार के लिए तो
reload, and he
अभी
will
भी नहीं है।
connect. Rops
बोल रहा
likely
है,
securing
क्या
14 with
smoke कर
that
देता हूँ।
pull of the trigger.
कोई देखेगा
We
नहीं।
talked about Perfecto's clutches.
राउंड निकल
Bullied
गया,
in
राउंड
the
निकल
first
गया।
half. Top of the head spotted, cannot track.
जूस कर रहे हो, जूस कर दे, मजा आ जाएगा।
Trying to close the gap. No kit. And in a couple of seconds,
अरे गलत है यार, रिलोड कर रहा है,
one
सिस्टम
onto
कर दिया।
Brokey. Damage is something. 14 for Faze. 2 rounds
फैक्टो वाला पूरी
away
हिम्मत हार गया, वो कह
from
रहा
a
है जो नया प्लेयर आता है ना मनूर।
5-map spectacle. Live from IEM
फैक्टो
Cologne
पहले से है ना, ये नया है ना
2022.
बिट।
SDY
We all got out of bed this morning,
हाँ सॉरी
expecting some
SDY
good
उसमें खेला था,
Counter-Strike, but a full
ये
5-map
उसमें वो होता है ना,
affair.
वो पहला मैच जो खेलते हैं
Twist
जब
spinning on a
मेजर
dime
पहले।
here.
Flick of the wrist
ने
right
कहाँ से
there
मार
from
दिया
Twist,
भाई,
and this
ये
is great from Robs,
One
isn't it?
match.
A huge round from him. Another
वो कह रहे परफेक्ट
battered
मार दे
five in
भाई,
that regard.
मार दे।
Yeah.
परफेक्ट को इनको ही बता दी,
Forced
पता है,
by
इनको
walls.
बता
That's
दी
all
कहाँ
it's going
का।
to be to close this one out. Navi again will buy back, and even if Faze lose this, I'm sure they'll do the same. How much can you ask them? This time it's just bit on A, and they're coming again. They're coming knocking one more time. I said, would they ice out Perfecto? It seems likely.
कैसे रश कर रहे
The
हैं भाई?
last bit can continue to do
क्या
what is demanded of him. Look how
तो मैं
quick
भी
they're into the
करता हूँ,
side. Carrigan already
territory
teleporting to the triple. Reese-Mogg solid will limit options, and he's already
देख
checking the
गैप में देखना
score.
चाहते हो बैठ पे देख।
Faze do need
वो
to
वो
plant, but in
देखने
absolutely
साले।
no hurry. The smokes are starting to fade, and Rain, the bodyguard,
एक
facilitates
एक एक भी मार देगा, परफेक्ट नहीं मार
good
पाएगा।
damage. Confirms our suspicions that 15 A couple more
देखिए मर गया
clicks
पहले
to secure it.
देखा सिंपल फ्री एक मार दिया
Simple accepts his fate with a one bang to the dome, but that's 15 here in the Cathedral phase. Want to take us the distance.
This was the conversation. Could Navi go the distance? In best of fives, they can get it done in 3. We've seen that before, but now we're deep. We're map number 4. Are they out of gas here? Because guess what? Faze aren't. 24 for Rops, 22 for Brokey, 21 for Twist, 19 for Rain. This is what Faze need.
And this is the opposite of what Navi need. Defending their honor on the 4th with pistols, shotguns, and pocket lint.
अबे इनका हर प्लेयर है ना इमेज क्लोज खेल रहा है वो लेकर हर बार खेल रहे हैं
भाई पूरा साउंड आता है ना अगर वो
Denied of
वो
information.
तो पता है वो कनेक्टर पूरा लूज होता है ना
Push all of their
वेपन भी तो
chips
देख क्या वो वेपन
and
लेके का
dips
सीटी
into
खेले
the
वो
ace sight.
कनेक्टर पूरा छूट जाता है
Again, just turning
कोई नहीं
the
रॉब्स पे मारा है रॉब्स इनका वो है बेंच प्लेयर है
The Deagle. Rops sat down. He's been a hero in the last couple. Denied as Electronic ahead of this. Gap in the smoke. The flames tickling up.
लेट्स गो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मिल गई
दो पेल दिए उसने रेंज में निकल के
It's
कैरेक्टर
Rain that comes in and just looks to have closed the game. Electronic doesn't have the help. Pressure from both fronts. Finished by the pistol. And Simple with only a shotgun. A great headshot. Surely he hasn't got the weapon for this. Carrigan proves it. And I will see you at map 5 of the grand final.
भाई यार, हट यार।
Insecure.
फिर साल गया वेट में इन्होंने
All the way, baby. It's what this matchup deserves. Tell your friends, tell your pets, be
भाई
here
ये
for
तो एकदम
map
क्लैश
5.
ऑफ द
This
टाइटल
only happens
बैक एंड
once.
फोर्थ
दोनों क्लैश ऑफ टाइटन ये तो वापस आ रहे हैं भाई नावी का वही ना पता है फेस का भी ना बहुत टाइम से वीक चल रहा था इनका लाइनअप अच्छा हो गया फेस का बहुत टाइम से एक सेम लाइनअप बनाना है इनका पहले भी प्लेयर चेंज होते हैं कभी कोई आ रहा था कभी कोई आ रहा था
अब पता है परफेक्ट तो शाइन कर जाए
वो परफेक्ट कर जाएगा दूसरा रख देगा कोई
परफेक्ट तो फ्लैश दे रहा देख रहा था फ्लैश आ रहे हैं परफेक्ट के राइट नाम पे
क्या हो गया शॉट
5 मिनट के लिए चकना पड़ेगा उन्हें तो फोन कर रहा था मैं
To the cathedral, ladies and gentlemen.
जगना
This is a
पड़ेगा
final
भाई
of biblical proportions. Grand slam on the
भाई, अभी
line.
भी वापस
This will be
लगेंगे,
one for the
15-20
history books.
मिनट से
It's
उठा
time, ladies and
मारेगा
gentlemen. Let's light up the Lexus.
The first part of 2019 was all about Team Liquid, and for good reason, as this North American roster plowed through most events without breaking a sweat. And it was no different in the cathedral of Counter-Strike.
अबे एक बार ये वाला एक किसी हाँ ये मोमेंट सिंपल ने ट्विस्ट नहीं नाइट्रो को नाइफ करने की कोशिश की थी 11 स्कोर पे 11-15 स्कोर था फिर टीम लिक्विड ने ओटी लाया और फिर जीत गई
Only Vitality stood in their way, and even though the battle ahead would be tough, Twist set the tempo almost instantly.
Webby Kid doesn't want to let them go that far this time. He takes the fight to them. Twist even gets one at range. Down to just 2.
अबे हमको टिकट बुक करानी है भाई DSG की भाई मैंने एक स्कूल की ढूंढ ली भाई एक मेरी स्कूल की सीनियर ढूंढ ली भाई इसने DSG में रहती हो
वो तो मेरा ऑफिस में उधर
बस में
टीवी डीएक्स में नियम और सऊदी में
मेरी तो DSG में उसने सर DSG फोटो डाल रखी है
1 घंटा और
2 घंटा नहीं 3 घंटे लगते हैं
Navi are one map away from taking trophy in Korean for the 3rd time. ठीक है? ठीक है उन्हें एशियन में डोमिनेट किया
ये तो ग्लेव लग रहा है भाई रॉफ्स देख ग्लेव ही लग रहा ग्लेव है ये
बेबी तो है बाहर में
अच्छा रॉफ्स ग्लेव दोनों सेम सेम लगते हैं वो रॉफ्स के ना वो चेहरे पे मुंह पे वो आ रहा है खेल के
यस वो इसलिए कि वो क्लेम ना लगे ठीक है
तो खुद ही करवा लिया अपने फेस पे
वो उसने पर्पस में लगा रखा है मुझे लगा बीमारी है वो
अबे चूती है क्या यार क्या घटी है बोल रहा है वो मान हो रहा है वाह रेगनर वाह
अरे भाई वो नायोमी कुछ लाइव कर रहा है
कब से कर रहा है मैच ही लाइव करा हुआ है कब से
क्या मुझे लगा और कुछ लाइव चल रहा है उसका।
मुझे लगा उसने अपना गेम प्ले लाइव किया, मैं पटक के मारता था लेकिन
जो भाई अच्छा प्लेयर है भाई वो।
चुप हो जा, तुमने साइड मत ले।
डीएमजी है ठीक है, वो तेरी तरह नहीं, तो गेम सेंस बहुत अच्छा है। गेम आजकल थोड़े वीक हो गए हैं, बस का गेम सेंस बहुत तगड़ा है। अरे इंडिया जीत गई आज, और फिर अरे वो सेम हो जाएगा यार उस दिन की तरह। उस दिन भी इंडिया जीत गई थी और फेज भी जीत गई थी।
कौन सा मैच था?
नहीं उस दिन वो जीती थी, मैनचेस्टर जीत गई थी। मैन सिटी जो मैंने पोस्ट डाला था, आज फिर डालूंगा पोस्ट वापस।
नहीं पब्लिक आज तू नहीं डाल पाएगा, देख ले।
तू डालेगा पोस्ट?
मैं पोस्ट तो नहीं डालता हूँ, बट आज तुझे तो मौका नहीं मिलेगा। पिछली बार कर लिया ना।
Absolute scorcher. Barrage goes the way of Faze, and now we've got a series that takes us into 5 maps. We're going the distance, and we're not necessarily doing it with all the speed, ladies and gents. Welcome back. It's the grand finals of the Intel Extreme Masters Cologne 2022. And as it stands, just one map separates us from crowning a champion, and man, this is a tough one already, still to decide.
Yes, Trace. Yes. We finally got there. We're getting that 5-mapper that we've all wanted. And Kerrigan, man, he didn't lie. They were prepared for Mirage. They came in all guns blazing.
Yeah, they absolutely did.
That was sick. Look, how many times do you have on paper an amazing final that turns into like a souffle and just disappoints you, right?
A souffle?
When a souffle is a cooking term. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
But when was the last time we had a best of 5 that gave us exactly what we wanted and more? Exactly what we wanted and more. This is the freaking highest level of Counter-Strike I've seen in such a long time.
Yeah.
We can pinpoint dozens of rounds with intrications, details, clutches, decision making. Hell, the simple versus range duel is the most intense I have seen in like recent history of Counter-Strike, and it's beautiful and it keeps on delivering and it just doesn't stop.
And if you're a FaZe fan, this is exactly what you wanted to see. First, getting a chance to go into map 5, right? But you have 4 guys, all 4 stars performing extremely well.
Yeah, you absolutely do. And speaking of which, we should illustrate that in some way. And by doing it on the telestrator. Yanko, what'd you cook up?
All right, so this is actually one of the things that Navi did extremely well and how they changed their game compared to the Astralis showdown, right? So we'll see they will kick it off with a top mid smoke. Pay attention here to Electronic. We have SDY and Beef towards B, right? All this utility flying towards the B bomb site. Smoke here, smoke from SDY. That's all about pressure, because if you look at it, look where Perfecto and Electronic are, look where Simple is, and Bit is also going down underpass. And what they have at this point, Simple is holding this angle, Bit is going to try and come sneak up into Con, and Perfecto is using this timing of the fake to walk through the smoke, right? He understands that's when he needs to go. If he dies, Simple will activate then. To play it further against Astralis, what they did with the same smoke combination, they had 2 guys go through the top mid smoke and another guy coming through lower. But what happened was Farley gets a flash, he jumps out, gets the kill on the underpass guy, and then gets 2 crazy kills on the guys top mid. A bit lucky the round fails. So they switched it up a little bit this time around. We're going to see them now speed up, reset, smoke window again. That was also the sign for Bit to go, and then some basic utility to end it all with the flash coming in for Bit so he can get out of Con. Amon is going to be missed as well for Deep Jungle.
Copied गाना नहीं है, tune copied है यार.
Amon for Shadow as well, so Simple can start peeking out. He doesn't have to worry about that position either.
पूरी मूवी कॉपी हो तब कुछ नहीं बोलता.
क्यों नहीं बोलता मैं उनको भी.
4v3 round is done and dusted. They have great after plan positions and FaZe has to save.
Round's done.
Job done?
Job's done. Well,
job done.
Close. We're not quite there yet.
Not quite enough.
Real close. Hey man, for all intents and purposes, tell me about what you saw from Navi on this map.
Look, I think Navi really tried their hardest to push FaZe out of the comfort zone, and I think this is a great example you just brought up. We have another one. We have round 14. We can kick in soon as well.
Let's do it.
It was about playing the whole map and keeping your opponent in an absolute smoke screen. That's what happened in this round as well. Starts off with Simple punishing the aggression that's going to come his way towards top middle, and then Navi just spread across the map. They have 2 players with a very active and intense fake towards the A side. You see a couple of utilities going to be spotted, but Twist reacts well. He eats away the map control that Simple gave away, and he cuts the rotation from the bomb. From this point on, we move into the 4th dimension when no one has any idea what the hell is going on. It's about individual decisions, and FaZe will maneuver that beautifully. Robs, here's smells blood in the water, pushes towards the apps, grabs the kill onto Perfecto, and Twist very cleverly knows that by 17 seconds, he's got his opponent committed, he's got him in the ropes. This was such a high level of Counter-Strike with movement. We're moving away from the known patterns of, hey, let's all go to B and throw 5 flashes. Hell no, we're playing across the map, and we're forcing individual to make mistakes and make live decisions.
That was a crucial round because if Navi wins that, Faze has almost nothing for the last round, and it goes from being 10-5 for Faze to an 8-7 for Navi, and maybe we don't even see Nuke, Trace.
You know who we didn't see a whole lot of from the Navi side? You know, not the harp on individuals, but we're going to have to take a comparison here. It looks a little bit like this. Maniac, going to take charge? Looks like a you thing.
Listen, as you know, I have a degree from university, and my math knowledge is extremely high. I can tell you that left-hand side is much better than the right-hand side. Perfecto
yes, you're right.
Raced us with a performance on Ancient, and he literally disappeared. He ghosted his way through Mirage, and you got to hope, for the sake of the Navi's fan, that it doesn't weigh in on him too much, because they're going to need him on Nuke. That inside ain't going to defend itself.
No, it's not. Hey, we talk about Nuke. We have to talk about Nuke. In fact, we heard Kerrigan talking about it beforehand. He said that, hey, we want to go to Nuke. We want to see what these two teams have to offer on Nuke.
Absolutely. FaZe is 10-1 on this map in the last 3 months. Navi 5-2, haven't played it as much. Still a very, very high win rate. The losses were to FaZe and to Heroic one time, a long time ago. But listen, here's the thing. Simple cannot beat FaZe. Navi has to beat FaZe.
Correct.
Because everyone except for Kerrigan is playing extremely well individually, and he's not even, you know, he's not letting the team down. That's just his role is like that, right? And Bit, he has to do more. So far in this series, he hasn't done enough to really cement himself as that third star that he usually is, right? And FaZe is beating Navi now with firepower. And you hear that's the way saying there's not too much crazy stuff going on with nades. It's mostly about headshots. That's where Navi needs to step it up.
That's where Bit usually chimes in, Maniac.
Oh yes, and that's where he is needed. He was the main reason why Navi went from being a very good team to suddenly being a championship team. That's why Bit found his thrive. I also think that we have to take a moment to talk about SDY. And I think for him, it's a very special situation to be in, right? He's currently at the bottom of the stats. I think he had a few maps where he became the liability we didn't want him to be. Had a few moments where he was a little bit fragile. It's a best of 5. Think about how much is on the line for this man right here. Just not for Navi, but for this man as well. And moving on to Nuke. And that is going to be the greatest test that he ever had to live through.
And I want to see how Kerrigan sets up the T side, right? Now with in mind how the individuals are playing for Navi after 4 maps. Perfecto is the A anchor. He saw a lot of action in the semi-final. Bit is the ramp player, right? We all know how important Yard is on Nuke. That's where Electronic is. And Simple as the rotator, right? So does the game plan change a little bit compared to what they had in mind before? With that in mind, put pressure on some of these younger players to perform.
Yeah, and you know, we are used to seeing some best of 5s just go quick 3-0, we're out of here, right? And in this regard, I think we can disregard whatever predictions we had beforehand. I'm still going to go the Navi way. I just feel like
the 3-2 FaZe prediction. I mean, now you want to disregard it?
He want to disregard it. He knows. We got it in the ropes.
Okay, I didn't necessarily specify maps. But I do have it in Navi. I got my stock there.
The way we put this prediction forth was that there was a world in which Navi would just overwhelm FaZe. They would eat them, and I think we had an inkling of that on Ancient in a few moments, but that didn't happen. We said if FaZe can actually push it to the distance, if FaZe can make it a marathon, if they can push deep into the map hole, they should be primed. And I think this is where we're guarding right now. FaZe is in the driver's seat as far as I'm concerned.
FaZe survived the onslaught, the initial onslaught, and now it's their time. You saw how everyone had their moments, especially on Mirage. They stepped up. Robs with some signature rounds. Brocky with some almost incredible clutches. Right, which were at least putting the pressure on Twist. Every single map, there's a mad highlight from him. You know, some crazy headshots going on. And Rain has been the most consistent throughout the series, playing on that Antwerp MVP level. And that's what makes this decider so scary for Navi.
Yeah, absolutely. Scary is an understatement. Where we find ourselves right now at the Intel Extreme Masters is that grand final, that big map at the end of the best of 5, which is what's going to be separating these two teams at the very end of the road. 2-2. We go into a break, we come back, and we determine who's going to win the whole damn thing.
कल से सीएस नहीं खेलूंगा भाई।
ठीक है बाबू। I accept your decision. I respect your decision.
तो में इंटरव्यू हो जाए नहीं हो बट पर हो जाए इंटरव्यू ही हो जाए फिर भी मेरे बात करते
O Major é nosso.
Team Fallen versus Team Get, right?
अरे वो भी खेलने लग गया पता है सीएस ऑफिस कोल्टेरा एक दिन मैं लगी सीएस मीन कोल्टेरा वर्सेस सिंपल दोनों खेल रहे थे
Quite significantly, and Fallen's obstacle strikes, looking for the quadra.
आया मैं ये कौन है
ESL1
ऐसे भी सोच किसी दिन W को बुलाया किसी दिन ऐसे W को बोला जाए W enters the arena
फिर तुम्हारी जिंदगी में कितनी दिक्कतें हैं पिंग एफपीएस वहाँ पे अटकेगा नहीं फिर बोले गेम लैग होगी मेरी वहाँ एफपीएस आ रही है डार तो कह रहा है गेम लैग हो रही है मेरी मुझे याद है जब हम सीएस में स्टार्ट किया था ना गो तो शायद सोर्स में हम कुछ करते नहीं थे स्मोक वगैरह तो मैं सीएस गो में ना लोग स्मोक करते थे मैं कहता क्या स्मोक कर इससे क्या होगा हेल्थ तो कम होगी नहीं इससे
मैं निकल जाता हूँ
मैं हाइपर ही करता था वो यूज ही करता था क्या
स्मोक लेके आया था ना तेरे को स्मोक से नहीं लड़के थे
हाँ कुछ नहीं बता था
इनफर्नो ने पीछे स्मोक के बंदे मार रहा वहां से
मतलब अरे नहीं एक पता क्या हुआ था मतलब ऑब्वियसली मैं बैक बैन हो जाता उस टाइम मैं कैश में खेल रहा था तो मैं हेडशॉट खेल रहा था पोजीशन पे तो भाई वो बंदा है सामने तो अब मुझे पता भी नहीं कि स्मोक है कि नहीं है उस साइड स्मोक चला गया है मैं उसको टैप टैप दो बंदों को मार दिया टप टप वो कह रहे वॉल्स वॉल्स मस्त है यार वो पता नहीं कैसे हुआ था ग्लिच
चला था ना 4-5-6 दिन
हाँ 4-5-6 दिन तक था पर मेरे को बैक पेन लग जाता भाई जब तक मैं कंट्रोल नहीं ऐसे दिक्कत ही नहीं मैं मिड में जा रहा हूँ और मुझे पता नहीं स्मोक हो रखा है नहीं हो रखा
मतलब स्मोक से दूर दिखता था या तो स्मोक होता ही नहीं था फिर
स्मोक मेरे स्क्रीन दिखता ही नहीं था पूरा स्मोक में स्क्रीन पे आता नहीं था
फिर स्मोक ही नहीं बस आवाज आती थी कि हो गया
बस ये था कि स्मोक लास्ट कितनी हुआ है मैं सिटी में खड़ा हूँ स्मोक कर रहा हूँ लोगों ने अब मुझे था स्मोक चला गया है थोड़ी एक्टिंग करी मैंने कि नहीं दिख रहा है मैं प्लांटर को मारते क्वाड वाले को मार रहा हूँ बढ़िया बनता है वो देखो ये पुणे में हुआ था कि कहाँ हुआ था तुम्हारे सामने हुआ था ना थोड़ी इतना मजा आती है ना मेरे को दिख रहा है मैं बोल रहा हूँ सारे हुए मिड है इधर
स्टार्टिंग में सीएस खेल रहे थे कैजुअल के कॉम्प की तो बैन मतलब चालू नहीं हुआ तो कैजुअल पे मर के दूसरी कॉल दे रहे वो बंदा वहाँ है
कौन सी तरह भाई
फेस तो खत्म हो गया मैच
नहीं था भाई मुझे देख रहा था
We are one. This is ESL1. It is a chapter in the years of Counter-Strike every single time.
ना भी जीजा फिर सिंपल करे हो आंखों वाला देख जो कैरिगन कर रहा है बढ़िया सेलिब्रेशन होगा ये लोग भी बहुत कूदते हैं ना ब्लैक हु आर यू सपोर्टिंग फेस
अंडरडॉग्स हाँ भाई एनआईपी वर्सेस
समय तो अंडरडॉग कोई भी नहीं है भाई
है ना परफेक्ट ये परफेक्ट
Hello everyone, Mahone here to show some of the key tactics, tendencies, and positions we should expect from Faze's nuke. Starting on the T side, let's take a look at the key positions which are outside and lobby to see who plays them. We should expect Cross as the lobby player and Rain as the outside player. The first thing we want to look out for that's more present in the mid round are these mini and hell smokes. Faze love to throw these smokes in the mid round to draw rotations and create space for Rain to work outside. These two smokes make it difficult for the CTs because it opens up the opportunity for Faze to be in the big garage. Next is a very special tactic we need to look out for, and it comes as a result of this smoke from Rops. The smoke lands just in front of the hut and is meant to facilitate an upper rush. As flashes are thrown from above, the smoke is meant to provide more space for the first player entering. It also extinguishes Molotovs that land just outside of hut. We've only ever seen Faze run this once, will we see it again? Over on the CT side, when it comes to positions, we should expect Rain as the outside player, Goki as the op towards heaven and outside, Ross as the ramp player, and lastly Twist and Kerrigan as the players holding the upper bomb site. Something to look out for on the CT side is Ross at ramp. He likes to mix up what he does, but when he wants to get aggressive, he usually likes to have Rain throw this flash through the smoke to allow him to push. See if you can spot these tactics and tendencies the next time you see Faze play on Nuke.
We have gone the distance here in Cologne. 3 years, completely locked out of the Lanxess, back in business, and so are Faze and Navi. We came into today, Chad, you said this could be one of the best of all time, the grand final that meets that grand prefix, and I think we might be there. This grand final is just so special. Biblical proportions ahead of us as we head into familiar territory, Chad, for the 5th and final map.
This is where Faze won the major over Navi. This is where they got it done. This is where Rain cemented his MVP. He was an absolute monster there and looking to do it again. They won the night, they get to start on the CT side, and it's Navi are the ones who have to dictate the pace of this. The best team in the world will be decided after Nuke, after this one map of Counter-Strike. The culmination of IEM Cologne 2022 is now.
Not just been sincere on the attack.
Fast-paced चीज है ना.
The 5th and final map.
Perfecto फिर लो हो गया भाई.
Dead even in the odds. All the way. Brokey. Spots 3 on the cross, ball included as he chunks Perfecto down to a singular point of health. Rain reads it. Rops, ready. And clicks. Uh-oh, a little shy of the mark. Whistles past the eardrums. SDY draws first blood. And they can go wherever they want with this. Electronic and Bit already didn't clear their corners, and so Carrigan still has top site supremacy. SDY kicking up a fuss in the low site. Wants to build upon what he found. Rain supported now. Navi to pivot. Carrigan still a wrench in the works. You've got to get past him. And just as he looks away, averts his gaze. They're closing the gap. Snaps them back. Perfecto still frags. It's Brokey. Twist. 4 bullets in the chamber. It doesn't matter. SDY is hitting every shot on this pistol round.
Let's go.
Nothing for Rain. He closed the game over in Antwerp on this map, and he's going to have to replicate that performance here. Navi will not go quietly.
Cannot get over SDY in these bloody pistol rounds. Think about Mirage, he did the same thing, just devastating. And this guy has so much on his plate here. Bit as well, flubbed his lines, and you don't say that about Bit too often here, but SDY, no issues, just roaming and doming. And sets them up. Silver platter to confirm the second round of play, but Faze, they want to have a conversation about that. Carrigan with a scope and a bit of hope as he posts over towards Yard here to take an exchange early against Electronic. This will be a massive battle. Yard, Electronic versus Rain. Game-defining duel, and we all saw what happened at the major when Rain was on form.
He ruined Navi on that nuke. We're all tied up. Faze looking to make it the same here. Round 2. Advantage Navi, but 3 MAC-10s. Couple of helmets in the mix.
Looking to execute either back towards top or ramp here. Just hoping to play with the rotation. And, well, so far so good. Down towards the lower side is Brokey. Twist starting to respond to the Yard smokes as well. Plenty of mollies left here to lay in the top side. And, well, there you go, the opening Rain. Down and out. It will gladly take that one. Twist needing to be very careful. He's at 75. weapon for the job if they do come his way, but STY continuing to do damage. That was Karrigan's scout removed, and the top side should be theirs.
Oh man, Brokey hiding behind the vents, and what is that from Twists? Two in quick succession. Robs has been spotted out on the lobby crawl. Brokey 2 in the vents is known, and SDY not pulling any punches. His first environment like this, the 5th map. And 5 frags to his name to secure the conversion of that pistol that he got the majority share of frags within.
Yeah, the Dust brought this up, right? They definitely highlighted Perfecto and his performance from Ancient. Him going missing. But having SDY, they continue to find this impact that maybe they can do without. Yanko said, simple can't beat Faze, Navi have to. So more components need to be here. This is the start they're looking for.
इतने महीने हो गए last time proper कब execute किया
here, Brokey saving the deagle short. 3 players staying
जब भी करते हैं ना
is carried through.
कहते हैं हाँ करो करो जब तक मतलब पहले निकलते हैं ना
because
स्मोक भी
this is what it's about. What is left in the tank for Navi? How much juice do Faze have left? The conversation was against Scrimmy when she gets to map number 5. This is Nuke. What's Scrimmy about Nuke?
Especially because these two teams are the biggest.
मॉली होता है इसने बताया था कि आने वालों को कि वो सैंडल मॉली करते थे और जंगल के जो स्मोक होता है गैप उसमें उधर मॉली करते थे और सिटी के साथ आगे वाला पार्ट मॉली करते थे तभी वो आने वाला किसी जगह से मॉली करते थे वो स्मोक के बाद भी
Navi, it's a gift to be taking that T pistol on a map like Nuke. Faze will likely take this one on the chin. A necessary evil in the cathedral. A quick 3-0. Navi know this one is theirs for the taking. So much so, bringing in the Mac 10 to farm any extra cash for the coffers, for the longevity to come.
Needs to be some bangers of shots here out of these Deagles to really make too much of a fuss about this.
Yeah, you don't need to smoke it. Might advise it. Otherwise, Rain will keep taking those pot shots. Not anymore, he won't. Combination of bullet, shrapnel.
छुपन छुपा खेल रहे हैं मार दो ना के अंदर एक मिनट बचा है
और लूज नहीं करना चाहते वो राउंड फालतू पूरा टाइम इस्तेमाल करते हैं हमारी तरह नहीं
अबे उनको वो दिखाना होता है ना उनका पता क्या होता है उनको ना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है कि हम वीडियो दिखा रहे हैं लोगों को स्पॉन्सर लगे हुए हैं तुम्हें जल्दी खत्म नहीं करना
Back in, his team is on the way to run him down, and it's SDY again. 6-0.
20 मिनट में अगर कर देंगे खत्म तो भाई फिर वो स्पॉन्सर को पैसे मिलेंगे ऑडियंस आए 3 मिनट खत्म होते घर चले जाएं पे लोग
Levels his dome, and it's just Rops here with a 5-7 in his hands, 4 to find on the other side. It's coming his way.
Wow.
It's one click. Crispy.
तो गन भी नहीं उठाया रॉप्स ने ठीक है
It seems apt that this final goes the distance. Finding the troops of Navi piece by piece. Blade has built this super team, and just as the era was about to be established, a new challenger emerged. Time has passed. Back on land. A 5th map between all of these star-studded rosters. Rops in a Faze jersey. Karrigan and Rain 9 times.
क्या हो गया भाई मैच के बाद थोड़ा फन नहीं कर सकता है वो
हां भाई मैं स्ट्रेस कर रहा है
तो क्लच कहां भी ले लेगा बुड्ढे में ताकत हर जगह है भाई
Here we go, getting into the business now. Guns around, Brokey's AWP in play. No SMGs
उन्हीं को
carried
डालता रहता
through
फोटो 20 की अपनी बंदी के साथ घर में भी 20 की बड़े बैंड की बंदी पता है
electronic, and this is where the battle really starts. Minutia of this game, the details to separate the two. What's the approach going to be?
full clear ठीक है
Limb smoke thrown out towards Squeaky.
Wow,
he plays top half. Very standard stuff here from Navi out the gates. Their smoke wall has been deployed. It's already forced the rotation of Rops down towards the lower side.
This is quick, and it's the perfect call. No resistance. Nobody home. A deliberate
नहीं रहे भाई उनको डर लग रहा है कि
तो हेवन जाएंगे घूम के
वो बी साइड पूरा खाली मिले
him off of that.
Needs to get towards lower.
हमारा 14 साइड छोड़ दी पूरी
fully invested हैं वो लोग
doesn't want to leave yard. They know that
भाई ये तो बहुत deep खेल रहा है भाई
Heavens Brokey just keeping this one jarring. Another molly will try. This really is just not Rops because nobody wants to drop down the vent. Worried about bit Squeaky lurk. Here they come.
They're asking an awful lot.
what?
Nose to the screen and a bullet between the eyes as SDY does not relent. 7. How many of them are openings? Carrigan dinks a bit, but the AK reigns supreme in a dink exchange. So low, Brokey could put one on the bang, and he doesn't hit it. More damage inflicted by Bit, and every passing second, that bomb securing a 4th for Navi.
Doing things by the book here. Very impressed by the plays of Navi right now. But the details are still there. You saw it when the teams were in the huddle. Oh, elbow spotted here from Simple and punishing them now. You're not going to save anything. Brokey, the only one standing, and Simple wants to hunt him down, trying to get on the chase for this. He's looking the wrong way. Brokey's low. Rank will just survive here. Those huddles the teams had. The chats they were having. The analyst to Faze had ran to one side. At the laptop out, I was showing him the details. What do you need to look out for with these yard crawls? Well, apparently, you need to look out for SDY, showing up in the best form we've seen yet. This is beautiful stuff out the gates here. A 4-0 clean sweep to start.
I mean, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. And if you don't grab it by both horns, you regret it for the rest of your life. SDY. Grand final, best of 5, 7-1. Stating a claim as Bit claims Carrigan again opening the account for Navi. Rain a good read, but more damage and destruction from Navi as this one already concludes.
Just get one and done here. Anything here. They know where he is now.
But a slight slip up. Simple wasn't expecting that. Brokey is trying to elope.
They're up. The twist is gone. Brokey trying to stay ahead. He's already rotated over. Surely he has to save in this situation. A 1-on-4.
Survival the name of the game. SDY. Wise to these tricks. He will not stop. He will not relent. Only FaZe Clan can make it so. An absence of frags. They have combined the entire FaZe Clan side the same amount of frags as SDY.
Alright, well, he's doing a great job here early. But another key component to all of this is the fact that every single opening kill in the first 5 rounds of play have fallen in favor of Navi. This has caused Carrigan and Raban to take a bit of a timeout here to have a chat. The first timeout of map number 5. This can run away from you. Think about how quick that trophy lit at the center of the stage right there. Their eyes are on it. Their eyes are on that prize. And this is a great start. 5-0 out the gates. I'm sure Navi remember what it was like to lose 2-0 in that major final, and it wasn't that long ago. Wanting to right those wrongs.
An incredible 5 months for Carrigan. Doing things he's never achieved in his career, back to back. Kato lifts that curse. Major lifts that trophy. Cologne, first final after 9 attempts. Just the tip. Just the tip, Electronic. Rain, yard. Oh, not clear. Oh, they're both blind. No one knows. And the trigger discipline from Rain. That is a veteran fragging. Opens up the account for FaZe.
First opener there. That's exactly what they needed here.
Simple talking an awful lot. Calling the troops.
Man, जो पहले वहीं पे बैठ रहा है वो कहीं और दे नहीं रहा है.
Smoke. There might be a molly towards top hut. There will be. So this is at least going to hint the fact that somebody could have dropped down vent. They're trying to weaken this top defense. Hope that they rotate away.
Perfecto.
Nobody towards the lower side just yet. Other than Brokey's AWP. He's out of the picture, but Twist is on hut. He's got one.
Gets away. Look at the bang. Damage, no. Only 2 now. FaZe for the clean sheet. Low HP, but 5 alive. Perfecto changes it, flips the script, needs the double twist, low, vulnerable, but bailed out by Rain. As he brings home a quad kill, started in yard, finishes up the top. FaZe Clan post their first, and it cannot be their last.
It's such an awkward fight here, right? They facilitated this with a flash. Electronic didn't completely clear the corner there, and then completely blind. Rain, this is what you want to see from him, right? With this discussion, Rain versus Electronic. Right? I'm not talking about Simple. I'm not talking about Brokey. I'm talking about two of these key components of the yard control on the CT and the T sides, respectively, for both teams.
Well, Yard's going to get very smoky. A barrage of utility. Quick straight from Electronic. There he is again. Pure futility. Rain already another. Spots him on the cross. Is SDY though, and he's ready for it. Welcoming it. With open arms, the smoke booms long enough to see the cross. But Robs, forward position on Secret. Simple spanked.
Desperate.
Quite the contrast to the opening five.
Yeah, and very clear here from Faze, understanding how they want to punish Navi. You can see that Robs comes up Secret, he gets that kill. Simple tries to take the space, right? But Brokey's already there. This is the mind games right now at this level of Counter-Strike in map number 5. It's not getting messy, it's not getting out of control. Both teams, they're prepped, they're ready, and Perfecto still crisp. A minute on the clock, 4 to find.
Pinpoint for the first of the 5. Ready for Brokey, he's filled the void. Chances a little glimmer of it, but Brokey adjusts.
Recovery now, well and truly on. 2 rounds from Faze, 2 casualties. 1 in each round, and Rain, he's providing the openings. This is the flashbacks for Navi. I was just talking about them wanting to right the wrongs. How many times is Rain going to punish them in this type of position? I know it's only 2 to 5, I know it's early stages, but very reminiscent. Immediately now, Navi, they're the ones who go, we lost 2 rounds, let's take a timeout, let's have a chat, let's get Blade back on the mic. Because both teams right now are playing high-level chess. How are we going to maneuver, how are we going to change? Because the buy, it's available here. There's still plenty of cash right now for Navi to purchase in.
5 rounds on the attacking side of this 5th map. Already, Blade probably reminding them. It's not done, but we've got a good hold in the pocket. 5, it's workable. More likely ahead of us. Cash is splashed. About to clash. Round 8 in our 5th and final.
I'll solo hold mid. AWP here. Sticking to the rifles. Trying down to a little against the line. This is the 5 pound. Slightly better than Faze here, but it's Rain. One more time. We just have to wait and see what he's able to find. You can see Electronic on one side, Rain on the other. The clash of these two, the clash of the openings, the smokes trickle forward.
You'll see Electronic start to initiate as that smoke arrives. The second indicates Rain's got no answers unless he takes them by force.
पूरा कंट्रोल लेते हैं भाई कुछ नहीं करेंगे 1 मिनट तक कुछ भी नहीं करते देखते भी नहीं है प्लेयर कहाँ है
कंट्रोल है भी कहाँ इन पे अभी किसी चीज का
नहीं ले पाए ना वही ट्राई तो वही कर रहे हैं कंट्रोल भाई
just jostling for control, jostling for position, hoping someone gives away a step too far.
Greed.
It's SDY again.
Brokey, bhai, Brokey.
Breaks this battle. Breaks the silence. On the back foot now. Off kilter. Rain, stable as ever. For the first 2, it's still Twist with the 1. Into the top side, Electronic handed a clutch. And he fancies his chances. Brokey with the cancellation. Close quarters on the AWP as Faze continue their spree.
And there he is again, just such a nuisance. SDY doing what he's done so far in the early stages, gets to the open shore. But Rain bounces back, a double kill. Exactly what you need, the multi-kill to stall them out through the smoke. Fire and brimstone. Oh, and that one from Brokey, quick as you like. Neither team giving up hope just yet. Carrigan, you can see what that round means. He knows what's likely to buy on the other side. This time Navi with the AK for Simple, sure, but does it go back to more of a yard play? Very lobby-centric within these early stages.
अरे रेन को नहीं बोला मैंने रॉब मरा
will not have anything to contribute into this one. And the mantle falls onto Robs, as does the bullet. Not a simple Kalashnikov. Sasha Kosteliev, the only rifle in play. Advantage Navi.
He's crossed into warehouse. He can play late lurk here. If they go down towards Secret, try and draw a rotation, get some info on the fade.
Okay, Bit has to do an electronic cosplay. There's Twist roaming on the hunt. Another rifle retrieved. Brokey in support, transitioning now. Twists.
2v2.
alone.
SDY or simple.
Oh, bit deleted, but that's not the one they want.
Oh,
still on the hunt. SDY stubborn into the 10th frag of this 5th map. And on the walk, Carrigan clears out Secret. That is a lot for Faze. A 2-on-2 and they pivot right into Brokey's domain. Plucks him, gets around the corner, and now Faze Simple in the clutch. Hold your breath. Hold your horses. We got 30 seconds and Simple's playing mind games in the one-on-one Brokey.
वो पास में उस वो प्लांट बस प्लांट करता है वो बैठा हुआ और नाक जा रहा था अपनी वहां से
holding it down Simple does it for
गलत मर गया इसी का मर गया वो बेट हुआ था ऐसा कुछ बोला उसने कूदने के लिए
हरामी सारा Simple the only AK in play
अबे नहीं हरामी सिंपल से बोला ऐसे ही कूद के जा
We'll see this one again.
नहीं मैं कैरिगन तो वापस है ना क्या बोलते हैं?
Trying around this corner against Simple. He doesn't finish it, but he's so ready. How is he ready for that? So focused on the hunt on towards Brokey. Gets away with it, and you know that will reignite the fire in the bellies of Navi.
Yeah, it's really just put a stop to Faze, right? That was 3 on the drop from them. Fantastic work to at least stay together on the CT side, but Robs, we saw the plan of attack video likes to mix up towards ramp. He's getting info, electronic drops in, Twist not ready, the trade there. Simple one back to Biff, continues towards Yard.
Robs though, look at this! Into the lobby! He finds some fire! Aggression, immediate. And he's not done. Robs pulls out the AWP. One to the belly. SDY down. Perfecto to clutch the bomb on the floor. And the whole round ahead of us. Perfecto starts to think this one through. Robs will not overextend. He will not give away the advantage he created. And spraying in. Rain's got nothing done. Closes the doors. They want to combine and take him on force. The three of them closing the gap now. Perfecto hunted. It's Rain. Immediate response, a rebuttal from Faze.
Throwing Hail Marys now, both teams just swinging for the fences. And you just see the trades going on everywhere. Robs surging into lobby, Electronic. It's a minute and 40. He's dropping in towards main and taking fights, but here's Robs stalling this one out. Playing with the door, playing with himself, Perfecto there. And a lot of comms, right? Because they understand all the info. They need to relay it as fast as they can.
Because the rap player was in lobby.
6 now, we discussed earlier with 5. Yeah, it feels like enough on the T side of a map like Eagle. Another timeout, Blake does not think so. And this right now can set up the remainder of their half. Enough cash for Simple. AK, Perfecto can do the same. Couple of lighter buys. You don't want to allow Faze to run away with things, so it's about making sure that you invest extremely wisely in this situation. Get a couple of kills, keep them light, maybe even go all in.
नहीं सिंपल को दूंगा
Well, they made it count.
जब ऑपर निको है ना सिंपल की जगह लाइफ से अच्छा
डिवाइस पे लगाओ भाई डिवाइस पे लगाओ भाई
नहीं यार डिवाइस को लगाओ हमारी बात तो ऑपर आजकल के बच्चे भाई शॉपिंग कर लेते हैं पहले बच्चे जवान बच्चे
It's definitely not the all in here, but
Kenny is
one around just like this only moments ago. Simple. Tech Knights for the rest. You till there. They think they can get it done with the smaller guns.
Single rifle to disrupt on their defensive side. This could be quick. Oh, and it will be, because Carrigan just holds on. Just holds on. SDY will not post the opening now. And they want to keep going. Those smokes will only be up for so long. A full unload of the mag. Every smoke, they'll use it. And they're going to get caught out here. Carrigan and Navi, they're both lost. The bomb slips through. Where's the rotates? Where's the cavalry? Perfecto makes it clear. He wants to get up close and personal. And ready to do him dirty. Robs is known to clear his corners. But doesn't consider the pace of this. Heavy advantage for Faze, but the bomb is down and Simple is alive. Against the odds. Faze. Retool. Reposition.
वाह भाई परफेक्ट रख दिया भाई ठीक है
and ready for the chaos about to ensue.
He's coming through.
They considered it. Perfecto trying to catch a timing. Simple already good for him. He's got one. Electronic for the close. Lets it go, and that should be a defuse. Accepts defeat. 3 in the feed from Carrigan.
Wow. Nail biter right there. That one is close. They took their time on that retake. They were worried about a yard look. They were worried about some presence elsewhere. That's an in-game leader type save here from Electronic, right? Another player would have potentially gone for this, but this is him knowing that retaining the AWP with the plant where the money is at. Simple gets his gun. They can get back with a buy. It's still a one-round game in their favor here. But they're forcing Faze in all of these situations to have to fight.
Nico or Deagle, भाई.
That was tight. That was tight.
फेज में इसलिए आया वो उसने माउस में मारा था फेज की वजह से
फेज के अगेंस्ट मारा था
कैश में हेडशॉट 5
We go again.
Game
plan set. Electronic pulling the strings down.
कहीं तो लगे.
Obscure view. A change up of the guard though. Carrigan spots a cheeky bit of shoulder. Will delay the squeaky door pass. As the decibel levels raise in anticipation, Faze need to string together something consecutive for the defensive haul. Navi hold fast. Hanging in the balance here. Do they want to test him? They want to test them both. Rob's on ramp. Brokey holding on to Secret. The first responder to this low site access. Time wearing thin. Decisions must be made.
Calm there, Electronic steps out. Brokey does get the kill. Still doesn't feel like they have an idea. This is where Navi are looking a little bit lost.
This is where you have to stand vigilant. Advantage is yours. Navi trying to flip the script, losing their heads in the process is bit. On the squeaky door, and Carrigan racks up the double. Spraying them down. All found alive. Faze as we tie things up.
नॉर्मल जिंदगी नहीं जी सकते भाई हीरो के लोग सिंपल.
The whole crowd on their feet.
तो देते चूते को हमेशा ही के पूरी टीम में तो कितना बुरा लगता होगा ना सबको.
We'll recap that one. So Brokey, he was so cool at that. Handles his job, and then Carrigan, he does more than was asked of him.
Yeah, this is them being ahead of the play here. Right? We could see they had space, but because of the forward position of Brokey, the fact that Carrigan was more than happy to poke out towards Yard, they had all the info they needed. A line by again here. We've seen this one once. We've seen it again. This will be the third consecutive. When the line by comes through, they turn to Simple with the AK. Rops is addressing this one. He can't go down. Electronic eliminates him. An opening right. A bit in the vent. There's no way lower. The bomb can make it in towards the side. It's on Brokey.
So close. He lets it go. Electronic leading from the front of the pack. Flattens the defense. And immediately that bomb will go down and Faze's hope will wane. Detached from it, accepting a 7th. This is quite the haul. And again with limited rifles.
We're talking about just the cream on top of this, right? The cherry on top of this T-Hub. They did the hard work out the gates. 5 consecutive. Over the last 7 rounds of play, Navi have only won 1. That's how Faze have gotten up to the 6. Now we're about to make that 2. Is this enough? It's going to be a big question mark as they're looking to pick up the freebie of this AWP. It lies idle on the floor here.
Look at the hesitance, just in case anyone was overwatching that to punish. They came in with pistols and a rifle. They leave with a round.
एक ही दो बंदों पे रहेगी तो दिक्कत होती है.
We'll see this again from Electronic, just the pace on that. And the Tech 9s, I can't remember the last time we saw so much, and especially getting away with so much. They're taking so many fights, they're in the face. It's a massive opening kill for him to get, and the second is even better.
The smokes were up, it was Molotov'd.
मर गया ना पहले Electronic मर गया पहले तो टीम बड़ा हुआ ये तो सिंपल पे होगा फिर टीम थोड़ी हुआ.
Have time to establish himself. But Electronic's pace leads to a round. Credit to him, top of the scoreboard with SDY. What did Yanko say? Simple can't win nuke, but Navi can. A team effort across the board. AK's the same across the board. Will Electronic get down unresisted again? Rain tries his luck. A little chip damage and established. And SDY none the wiser. 2 from Faze. Electronic to respond. And Bit to slink. Rain advancing. Dead meat. Fate sealed. And already back to the 3-on-3. How does this go wrong for Faze?
So much time on the clock for Navi here. They've got real estate, they've got utility. Now they find themselves in an even man advantage. Look at the rolls. Rops. Brokey, a double orb setup here is going to make it very difficult if they lose the site. They have to hold the wall at the door. They can't allow Navi to get to the other side. How are you going to retake with a double orb setup? You can't let them get to the top. And the man that has to do it is Karrigan.
His first final, and he cannot cross or stop that cross. Neither can Brokey. Hold on the first beat and eliminated on the second. Electronic back-to-back rounds, being the difference maker. Hand to the king, one thing, but he is pulling Navi tooth and nail into a 1T side of Nuke.
अबे जब तू मरता है ना तो 2 सेकंड के लिए बंदे दिखते हैं
Suffocated right now. Electronic, you're right. First in, best dressed.
डिस्कनेक्ट कर दो तो
Entering with style, opening up these rounds.
क्या नहीं होगा
क्या बोल रहा है डिस्कनेक्ट
Props just has to say.
क्या बोल रहा है तू बोल रहा है क्या
नहीं तुम लोग कह रहे हो कि वहाँ पे तुम लोग क्या कह रहे हो किसी ने क्या किया
अरे मैं जब बोल रहा हूँ कि जब ब्रोकी मैं बोल रहा हूँ जब ब्रोकी ने उसको मारा ना तो लेफ्ट कैम में दिखा होगा कि सब लोग अंदर भाग रहे हैं उसने रॉफ को कॉल दिया होगा कि ये लोग नीचे आ रहे हैं पीछे आ रहे हैं तो मगर उससे वो डेथ कैम को 2 सेकंड के बाद वो लोग वापस ऊपर आ गए
ये तो पता है ये तो
Been able to limit Rain as well. A massive talking point.
पता नहीं क्या बोल रहा था ये गेम
नया बता दिया कि उसका डिस्कनेक्ट करने का कुछ पर्पस था
Electronic is in all the conversation here.
नहीं वो
And he's the man on the other side that Rain is meant to tame. So Electronic is doing his job and then some right now.
डेथ कैम की वीडियो डेथ कैम का वो 2 सेकंड का विंडो बचाने के लिए उसने डिस्कनेक्ट कर दिया
Counter-Strike here in the Lanxess Arena before we crown the best team in the world.
दिमाग में दुआ मतलब
It's been up for debate.
ये बता तू क्या कर लेगा
Whispers in the hallways of a Navi Faze final for the undisputed world #1. And the final round of the first half of this final map. For Below 22. A deviation from the norm. Brokey trying to give Faze that opening that has eluded them. Rain has support. Navi have nades. They'll start to sail over. Clips the wings of Electronic, and okay, Rain keeps Brokey's heart beating. Although it may quicken in pace as they do too. Navi swing through, and no scope knocks the shoes off a Simple. Still bouncy though. Elusive, safe, and across.
तीनों जाएंगे
20 more bullets where that came from, but not willing to take it as the smokes fade. They're slinking down.
Simple walking knife across as the smokes faded here now into Karrigan's down there.
Oh, nice shot.
Round ender if he can get one more. One more. Perfecto down. Only SDY.
कोई नहीं हिल रहा देख रहा तू
to close this gap. Keep the half as competitive as possible with the cards that have been dealt posted. Oh, was Robs past tense courtesy of SDY.
भाई बैठ गया वो तो ट्विस्ट नाइफ करते
नाइफ can play some wicked games here.
कितना चल रहा भाई Karrigan अगर हार गया ना
The crowd demands
सही में हार जा सुअर साला
Navi's newest, but he's never ever gonna consider this. It's Twist to secure a 7, and his game faces on for this final half.
यही बोलता है वो यही बोलता है उसने मेरे नहीं बोला था अबे इसने इतना गेम खेल लिया करके इतना गेम खेल लिया अब इसके लिए क्या ही फर्क पड़ेगा यार इसका मेजर जीत चुका भी है हो गया काम इसका रिटायरमेंट
हाँ मतलब ये वर्ल्ड कप के बाद इस क्रिकेट का वर्ल्ड कप है वो जीत गया भाई
ये तो ये क्या होता है एक बार तुम वर्ल्ड कप जीत गए डोमिनेंस भी तो दिखाओ
पेज तो रहे कितना पहले तुम्हें
डोमिनेंस का एक अलग वो मतलब पता है मुझे वो क्या लगता है कि जैसे हमेशा
डोमिनेट करती थी ऑस्ट्रेलिया तो पूरा साल 2 साल लगातार पेला उन्हें लोगों को इतना गंदा वो भी
मुझे बताओ कि टाइटल जो डिफेंड कर रहा होता है ना उस पे थोड़ा ज्यादा प्रेशर होता है
I want Nico to win this time major
वो फर्स्ट है भाई
वो जीत जाता पता है वो डस्टी में काम नहीं करता तो
एक वीडियो आई थी टीम लिक्विड भी कर्स्ड है
लिक्विड में कौन है वो अभी कॉलम वाला आ गए थे इसमें एक बार
नहीं अब तो बहुत अलग अब उसमें ये किंडर आया ये
किंडर भाई एक के और बाकी क्या था लाइनअप क्या था
वो नए प्लेयर है तो
शिवटू के साथ लगे शिवटू के वगैरह छोड़ दे टेन लोगों ने टाइगर ने छोड़ दिया टाइगर तो वैलोरेंट खेलता है पूरे टाइम स्टाउड और सेंटारी
प्रोफेशनल में आ गया।
हाँ सेंटिनल्स में आ गया।
नहीं दोनों खेलते हैं, स्टाउड और वो दोनों खेलते हैं। मतलब पहले तारीख डालता है कि कैरिंग स्टाउड टू रेडिएंट रैंक, फिर अगले में डालता है कि स्टाउड कैरिंग मी टू रेडिएंट रैंक।
नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर अभी स्ट्राउड प्रोफेशनली वो खेल रहा है वैलोरेंट सेंटिनल्स
पहले खाली वो स्विच करते थे हम।
हो गया ना मेजर उसका एक, वो निकल गया अपना एक तुरंत निकल गया पता है उस मेजर के बाद राउंड में उसके बाद ये अपना
राउंड जो तुम एफपीएस गेम देखो भाई अच्छा खेलते हैं वो अलग ही लेवल पे।
स्टाउड फिर चला गया था ना छोटे,
मैंने क्लिप देखा भाई वो पबजी में क्लिप मार रहा है यार पबजी में।
अबे मुझे ये बताओ श्राउड क्लाउड9 के लाइनअप में कहाँ था?
हाँ
भाई उस टाइम नहीं था, जिस टाइम मेजर जीती है भाई मेजर में नहीं था।
मेजर फाइनल बताओ मुझे, मेजर फाइनल
नहीं मेजर में तो स्वीट
टीवी 2 के ऑटोमेटिक टैरिफ
भाई मेजर में खेला है वो, मेजर में वो फाइनल नहीं खेला पर वो बहुत अच्छा खेला है कुछ उनकी टीम में बेंच पे था वो 36 प्लेयर से अच्छा।
अब श्राउड वो खेले जब कैश वाला याद है तुमको? कैश था
ऑटोमेटिक टरूडल तारिक टीवी2 के और
तारिक भाई तो एक गेम चेंजिंग मोमेंट था भाई।
शॉटगन इनफर्नो शॉटगन और एक उसने हक दिया था।
इनफर्नो शॉटगन नहीं है तारिक का वो, हाँ इनफर्नो बी साइड ऑफ से उसने बचाया था।
नहीं टीवी2 के था वो।
अरे वो तो डिफेंड कर रहा था वो जिन्होंने वो करे थे आफ्टर प्लांट 3 भी बनिया था तारिक ने।
हाँ आई रिमेंबर
बनाना के साइड से
एक गार्डियन का भी था 1v2। एक टाइम पे सबका वो था, एक टाइम पे एंस का था, एंस से फेलती थी जब फेस में उसको ऑफ कराया था नावी को।
We've spent all day in this cathedral trying to answer the question of who is the world's best Counter-Strike team. We don't know. And hello, Lanxess. I have one question for you. You've been here all day. Are you not entertained? This Colosseum. 2 gladiators. One more half. To put it all on the line, one goes home empty-handed and dejected, the other undisputed champion of the Counter-Strike world. It's the T side for Faze Clan. Navi to defend their honor and their title.
Bit मारेगा टप
गया साउंड आ गई खत्म फ्लैश ना एक फ्लैश में बचा है वो के
The last half. It ends here.
लग गया चूते
That is the only guarantee we have as to play begins and bit to be tested. Blind. Void of vision.
Shit side पे.
Not a point of damage. Bit turns tail, tucks it.
Perfecto है यार.
तो दो नेट देर बचे हुए थे.
Down
early.
Bullet lodged in his skull. Perfecto, a nice find elsewhere, but it's electronic that's hiding in plain sight. Found out, but still tucks in Brokey tight. Simple's there as well. Back and forth. His pistol, it still hangs in the balance. A 2-on-2 with major ramifications. Rain poised. Perfecto, door swung open. Playing wicked games here. Cruel. Bomb still not planted.
पूरा गेम
And he gets it for both. He's got to stay alive. There is a chance here. As still damage inflicted both ways. Nade scavenged away. Rain.
Jump करेगा क्या? Oh.
Knife कर देता है.
Twists. Tagged.
अबे
desperate for lethality, but so much time. This will feel like a lifetime as that bomb ticks further in Faze's favor, forcing the issue. SDY down. Faze to take the 8th round. Tyres right up there. Into our final half.
Oh, बेचारे की देख.
Some would consider that compulsory for this to go the distance.
We tried pistols here. The trading towards the lower side, the Counter-Strike, the level of this game, it is not letting go. So lots of work to be done here. Faze know they have to get past this Navi force fight. Both teams locking horns again, nobody willing to give an edge here. Simple going to be denied any sight lines there towards Yard, has to take a risk through the smoke if he wants to go. Rain, we discussed just how important he was going to be on the CT side. The equivalent factor was electronic. He got his space, he got his. Now it's Rain's turn to do exactly the same. Bit's going to be put under a lot of pressure here.
Carrigan looking for answers again towards Bit. Will he slap? Oh, he does, but Carrigan's gun better. Working with a point of health, but now rotations must be accounted for.
No one's dropped lower here. I think Navi are calling the bluff on this one. If they go lower, maybe just say, maybe we try again. A second bite of the cherry. We've seen this once. It worked for them earlier throughout this series. No point trying to tuck down the vent because you already know that Rain had gotten across towards Seagull, or at least you had a good idea. That meant the vent rotation was cut off. So you can understand the decision making here. They're allowing Faze to take this round, giving them the lead. The knife to be secured and looking to at least get a kill or two. How tight are Faze going to be on these exits?
And how much of a trend will this be? Back to back onto Bit.
It is a pressure point. Perfecto also up for discussion here. Only 5 kills, was quiet on Mirage. Has become a non-factor late in the series. It doesn't mean the whole team has gone shy come map number 5, but if one piece of the puzzle is missing, so could be that title. Back to back for Navi, for Cologne. It's still 8 rounds away, and Faze, they're the ones who edge closer.
Production. Love you too, oh boy.
5 alive for Faze in our 5th. This was the dink, and there was a trade coming either way, but yeah, mid-air. And some love for our button pushers. First one's in, last one's to go home. To make it all possible, much love to them, but the game continues and focus drawn now to Navi's second bite of this cherry.
Let's see what they can get done here.
Is it sweeter?
Let's just bit with a USP, right? Is he going to be the pressure point again? Because if Faze tests the water one more time.
कितना perfect हो? Top flag है क्या? हाँ, top flag.
Don't forget. He was showing tendencies. He hunts him down. Electronic mantles up and gets shut down.
Again, back towards ramp. Simple. He was close a moment ago, but back towards longer. He's out of position unless he has a premonition.
This is going to start feeling like Groundhog Day for Bit. Again, flashes, again forced to rotate off, give up his turf, his territory. Simple, kept at bay by the flame. Bit tucked in and Morph mollies follow him. Still stubborn on that USP. Cuts off the head of the snake, but it's just Deagles. An MP9, Rain still resides to contain. Perfecto's push.
Bomb's not planted yet. Coming down secret. It's going to be SDY. If he clears the hard corner here, might be a kill for him. Twister's waiting for this and will deliver on that promise. We no more dramas in a round like this for Faze. 10 double digits first for the international squad.
You know, an 8-7 half, we looked at it.
यहाँ पे कोई छुपके बैठेगा भाई.
Even after the first 5, saying, Navi, you've got a good handful, but throughout this game, our expectations have been put in the bin.
Skills भी same है.
And Faze will start as they mean to go on in our final half of play.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Time to put up or shut up for Navi. They've got the money for the buy. Perfecto, more than happy to hold on to the MP9, carry that one forward. Simple, no AWP into the first gun round of play, and the same for Brokey. Continues to operate on this MAC-10. Brokey's got the best spawn here, Alex. They might try and continue to either punish him over towards the ramp position, or at least send him in somewhere forward first.
Electronic. It's his turn to be tested on yard. Look at that instantaneous wall of smokes. Carrigan plucked from the forefront of the pack. It will not stop.
They are down.
Oh, it will. Look at that smoke. Perfect. And that was SDY's handiwork.
He's low, taking a big chunk of damage here early, and actually relinquishes control, comes back up. Doesn't believe his eyes. Has blocked them for now, and he's hoping that sends them back towards this yard position. That's not to be the case. Faze clearly within the early stages of Nuke want to punish the lower bomb site, whether the avenue is ramp or secret. Bit again, he needs to stand up tall.
He can change the whole dialogue here. He's calling for cavalry. Spots out the toes. Rain and Rob's gone. Limited resources for Faze as the bodies keep dropping. Brokey pulls one back. A plant is nice. Twists though. Oh! Simple thought he finished his meal.
And they
will finish the round clean. Navi, their first defensive round in response.
Just the one for Bit. Normally, you're looking to him to get a couple more there. And I know it's no dramas, I know it's no problems, but maybe they want to have the continuation of this. This game still has many rounds of Counter-Strike to go. We'll draw it back to a one-round game. That was a bit of a bonus scenario there because how easy it was for Faze in the two previous. So plenty of cash for their buy. Defuse confirmed. Simple there, yeah. Also, not being as crispy as what we would love.
You saw it there on the replay as well. I think Robs is really going to be punching himself. The only thing he was responsible for was catching that very late descent of Secret, and Electronics aware of it.
Well, you mentioned Rob, 6 kills to him right now.
Okay.
Had a very good showing over there on Mirage, but so did all of them. This time round, Karrigan more towards the top of the scoreboard alongside of Rain. 17 kills for him, 14 for Karrigan. On the other side, Electronic, 16 frags. SD1 and Simple not too far behind. The Electronic again, different position. Wants the same result here.
Nice.
The delicate beauty of Counter-Strike. Any individual can make the difference. Whilst also being incredibly team-driven. You have to work together. Forcing straight in. Oh, he still gets a kill. Shuts down Rain in the head-to-head, but it's kept level.
Very diligent stuff there with the Yuto. Might have caught a whiff of him, heading on over, but glued on in that position. They go 1 for 1. Back towards lobby with the bomb on the back. Here's Karrigan. Lots of time for this.
Couple of flashbangs, a single smoke. They don't have much left in that defensive utility department.
This is the squeaky smoke, so wanting to at least give the idea that the vent drop is possible. Hopes to limit the rotation. Karrigan will need to molly top hut to make Perfecto move, and will. Now it's Bit. He needs to pass this test.
Nice.
The biggest one so far. The squad barreling through. One slips the net! And a bullet right on the forehead. Domed by twists. Simple though levels us up before they can access the site. Karrigan has got this cut down. Simples are the best avenue of assault. And Perfecto. Oh, the flash! He pulls it off! The flashbang drop! Karrigan. Down and out. Watching now is
spotted.
Boys, try and level the odds. Simple not ready for that. Twists, pulls us back. Brokey can extend it with the spray. It's SD1. It's Perfecto. Brokey, a triple. To return Faze to their winning ways. One Navi round, a blip on the radar so far. Look at this from Perfecto. It's all for naught, but a gorgeous bit of Counter-Strike. Karrigan just touches his movement key as he eats the flash. Brokey committing to the spray.
Breaking point now for Navi.
Oh wow, you don't see the fire in the belly every day. Not like that.
Walks out, the buy's in. Everything invested right here for Navi. They lose this one. Faze can really start to make a case to get this. Rain, Karrigan, they've been here 9 times, every single time in Cologne. Never a grand final. And right now they're basking in the glory of the best of 5, savoring every single moment of this.
As is the sold-out arena before them. An appropriate venue for this glorious display of masters of their craft. Smokes are up, time. They will start to
It's the naughty game, right? Electronics with Towns going towards lower here to deal with this. And this time round, Rain will find the avenue. He's trying to facilitate. Simple, he spotted him here on the slip across. Rain takes the fight. Simple's low. They know where the AWP is. Karrigan can work with this.
That's a lot of information. And again, they come trundling into Bit's domain, asking him questions. It's Simple, shutting down Rain. He can move now. Relinquish control.
Back to top makes sense. They know Simple's isolated a bit towards that lower side, but Simple, he's up the heavens. Exactly where he needs to be. Karrigan's out the door, but here comes Rob straight into the MP9 and Perfecto.
He needs one here to seal the deal, to guarantee it. Brokey gone, a quick trade, they need SDY, dead to right, he's down. Simple though, from the heavens, gets nothing. as he sent there himself.
हम नहीं तू.
तू खेल रहा भाई.
Oh, spotted. Okay, that will cancel any ideas he had.
This could be the beginning of the end right now.
तो
Bits not going for this. The punishment it continues. And you know what that means.
बंदों का alternative कौन आएगा? रिशॉट क्या आएगा? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक का रैगनर.
How can they plug these gaps? Faze are playing with them. Faze are toying with them. The rotations, it's perfect. The information, every decision made, they don't overstay their welcome. They don't push the issue too far. A 3-round gap.
उसने परफेक्ट होने बोला था पिछले बार जब जीते थे.
तो रोनाल्डो गए.
और मिर्गी बेचारे की है.
क्या लिख रहा है उसको?
नाइस शॉट.
देख बाय.
पैसे तो है ना इक्वेन तो.
Carrigan on to Simple again.
Yeah, he's been doing it an awful long time, hasn't he? Yeah. And this is a great opportunity for him to step up. People question the contributions of this in-game leader in the fragging department right now towards the top of the scoreboard. His presence is being felt, and you can see that reflected on the face of Blade. He only has one more opportunity after this, and they're really running out of it. 4 more rounds required for Faze to lift the Cologne trophy. And Navi are the ones squirming.
अंडरडॉग को सपोर्ट, अंडरडॉग तो है ही वो, बस सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं ना अंडरडॉग को टीम को. ये देख. स्टडी.
How do you tackle all these problems? How do you do it around and yard? Both hemorrhaging control and information. Time and time again. Couple of light purchases.
This is a real statement right now. Carrigan.
W से भी आ रहेगी नावी तो कुछ दिन बाद.
Staring Navi in the eyes and saying anything you can do.
Simple तो हो गया टैग.
अरे W से भी आ रहेगी.
Robs alongside. Responsible a whole lot on his play here.
Good shot भाई. बंदी भाई ले लेगा क्या?
On yard, not the weapon you desire for these long-range engagements.
He's not going to be able to do anything here at all. Simple just been chipped down. To rotate towards the lower side to address this. Would have loved to have a bit more HP with the Deagle here to take a fight or two.
हो गया भाई, रीटे का टाइम खत्म हो गया. सीधा के कॉम्बो बैठता है अभी.
नहीं बीच में अभी मैं इधर देख रहा हूँ भाई, वो बढ़िया शॉट मार रहा है डीगल से. धमाधम. बस उसकी शॉट को 4,750 देते हैं ना, वहाँ अटक जाता है.
सारा काम खराब हो जाता है.
Electronic equipped with a compromise.
इसको निको वाली वीडियो दिखाओ.
अरे लौड़ा साला.
You can see the intentions now laid down. Carrigan does go down. Calling the shots from the grave.
Electronics on the boost.
Criminally underchecked. Contact in secret. Electronic not going to be cleared. No one knows. No one looks. 1 should be a response. Twist will adjust. But still Navi an advantage. And 25, you start getting sweaty palms. You don't have the territory, you've got the bomb on your back, you had the weapon advantage. 20, it gets worse. Simple eats the flash, executed as the door swings open. Rain to enable the plant. 10 seconds, they can't afford to get them knocked off of this safe plant. Uncontested. Rain, elevated, looks away for a moment, bit with a trade. Brokey needs this, and he's all shut down long range from Perfecto. Twist bounds into the touch. 2 fights, 2 angles, and Twist remains supreme. What a shot from Perfecto.
Simple getting frustrated now.
Yeah.
Getting very frustrated now. How often do you see Simple get caught off guard with the back turn? He had no idea that Rain could be coming through decon. And Twist, watch this again. His impact throughout this series, it has been immense. The trade, it's not there. Unable to swing, unable to hit the shot, cannot put the crosshair in the right place. And this is map number 5. The pressure is on.
Twist shows no signs of pressure. In the final stages of a grand final of epic proportions.
All
the way, every round. Locking horns, these titans of Counter-Strike. Making a strong case on the attacking side. Looking to bait reactions here.
Yeah, it feels like Navi are chasing ghosts with a lot of this. Faze is doing a great job of seeming bigger than they are across the map. There's so many things to worry about. So many issues, so many problems in this game. Twist is around the corner.
All of these nades, all of these moves to set him up. The closer of the previous. Set up to open this. And in the process, shatter the Navi 5th map dream.
Who's accounting for this? There's so many issues for Perfecto. He's having to watch this from top hut. He's kind of been hung out to dry.
Oh, doesn't spot him on the cliff.
As soon as he glances away, Twist can start to peer on in. The pressure's coming.
All the way. Again, SDY and a quick snap into the top hut player. Only SDY can stop them, and he does! Rain down hellfire from the Squeaky! Just as Faze were about to throw the final blow.
Oh, he sees you. He sees you, Orion. He wants you, SDY. Gets them to 10 and keeps them alive. Perfecto was in the worst spot possible. The main push, the heaven play, the shot from Twist. But SDY doesn't go down and delivers again. In pressure moments for this team, he has stepped up. What a shot from Twist there, but just continuing to lock them down from Squeaky. The silence them fall, one after the other, they fall.
Incredible. To hold your nerve and play your game. He's hanging with the big boys now.
They're getting outplayed. They have genuinely been getting outplayed. They set simple towards ramp to deal with the hole that Bit has been leaving. This is a Faze player timeout. So Blade again, let's see if he can recognize the same holes and where they are across the map here. This will not be a Faze buy. They're not purchasing in here with anything other than deagles. Maybe a couple of smokes. Maybe a flash or two. Never mind. Galil for Rops. It's a curious purchase here. That might, if he spams it early, it might be a little bit telling. Trying to sell something here over towards Navi. But this is mandatory right now for Navi. If they want to contend here in map number 5, if they want to defend their title, they cannot lose to a round like this.
No way. Electronic will not allow it to happen. The Galil's been hurt. Robs rattles off a shot. To no avail. Taking his chance. Simple.
Oh, भाई निकालेगा देख रहे निकालेगा खेला निकालेगा.
Dance. He's posted up. Electronic for the other side of the container. Just long range taps into one. Rob's one and done. And
Simple तो पूरा हो गया.
Simple can finish it here, as can SDY.
स्क्रीन पे मार देगा अबे. अबे अगर ब्लैक अगर मान लो ये प्रो प्लेयर खेल रहे हो और किसी ने उसको स्क्रीन पे मार दिया डैमेज हो गया.
मारते हैं अभी रॉक मारता है. रॉपी मारता है.
But not his round. Navi close that gap.
टेस्ट बजाया था.
2 rounds is all that separates them in our 5th and final. Money back into the Faze clan ranks.
Get a chance to breathe here. How are they handling this? This has gone the distance. We only had one map that was maybe considered a bit more of a blowout. Everything else has been nail-bitingly close. And the fans know it. It's only a 2-round game now. Navi are extremely difficult to put away, but the same conversation can be had for Faze. Brokey, Tech9 instead. He can buy again in the next round, maybe a safety net for the AWP. Wouldn't be the first time in the series we've seen that type of maneuver. They've thrown the yard smokes. It's all a ruse. They're thinking to rotate down, but they're setting up for what could be a top play. Rops has been sent back to grab the bomb last minute.
They conditioned them so heavily about that lower side, successfully as well.
Trade away. That vent position, it really is about how far he can go. And I think he's starting to tuck it early on the matches. Navi might be starting to read the play. Are they a step ahead of carrying it now?
Let's go. Clutch करेगा Brokey भाई.
Knee-jerk reaction. Ready. Anticipate. Trading. Twist. Down. Perfecto as well. This is mad. SDY on the top part. Again the difference maker. Brokey to clutch. In the dying stages of this grand final, he's presented an opportunity to do it for his boys.
उसको मारेगा.
Bit and Simple, the 2 most potent pairing, and don't forget the bomb. Often ideal for Brokey.
नहीं यार मुझे लगा जिस वक्त वो निकल गया ना वहाँ पे मुझे लगा वो हेवन आ जाएगा.
Pros do not
नहीं
he does get it done. Just a second shy, and that's the effect of this arena. Your internal clock is just a little off. Your expectations subverted time and time again. Whoa.
Great trading again. Look at this. Electronic gets the first twist with the trade. Perfecto gets one. Rain back. SDY, the difference maker. That could be the guy's nickname right now.
Look at the time as well. If he just found that head a second sooner, it's a very different round.
What a face right there. In simple. You've got the Overwatcher, the god of the game. Bit trusts. And right now, Faze thrust quite quickly straight over towards Secret. Down they go, the bomb, the tail of the pack on Twisty, but look at all the space they're going. Electronic, blindsided. Karrigan, he's taking him out here.
He had so much pace on that. Electronic completely caught off. And talking of caught off, Robs just needs to tap that head. Summons bit from the depths. Noted, hunted, trying to keep the proactive because Rain is advanced, cuts down bit. Advantage Faze just on the half by, rifles recovered. This could be it. SDY with 9 HP to close the gap. They need to recover. And Simple's gone down on the descent. Perfecto. Onto Karrigan. This is madness. So much time still alive, and Robs and Twist can pull this one out of the hat.
Perfecto.
The White Rabbit. So it should have been impossible. Karrigan started this. Can his boys close it down? Twist, another round, one-on-one. Right down to the wire. Again, Perfecto. When they need him most, he closes. 3 kills. And a clutch to tie it all up in the 5th.
He's been quiet. Mirage, an absolute non-issue. But Perfecto now ties them up 13-13.
Again and again, Karrigan did so much. Look what Faze had before them. Rain as well keeps Robs alive. This is such an amazing game of Counter-Strike. Just sit back and behold, bear witness. To the beautiful game at its best. Oh my god, just a USP.
And the time on this, use another nail biter. Another nail biter. He does his best work when the time's against him. Clutches away a life for Perfecto here, and he shows us once more on the biggest of stages. We're all tied up.
It doesn't get closer. It cannot. Mathematically and otherwise.
Who's going to break? Who's going to break right here? This is the entertainment we all signed up for. This is the best way to decide who is the top of the pops.
This doesn't happen very often.
And this is where you really do get to the nitty-gritty. 5 maps. Round 27. You've laid it all out there. You put every piece of your soul into this 5-map series, and still, we're no closer to finding our champ.
सिंपल गया ना बस खत्म हो गया
ओ भाई
अरे भाई ये SDY बहुत मार
ओ भाई
SDY playing dangerous games here, confident though. Given the state of play, it's Twist though that shifts the odds in Faze's favor. Will they clear their corners? And Robs is so ready. Bit immediate as he dispatches a 2. Faze off kill to Wobbling now as Navi look to seize the lead. Quiet at times, bullied as well towards his part of the map, but Bit gets one when most would go down. Electronic secures it. And Navi take the lead from Faze, rip it out of their hands with 5 consecutive of their own design.
Last time out for Faze now. We're in the pressure cooker. And Bit recovers late. Twist gets the opening shot, but look at Bit. This kid is the shit. They needed him late, and they got him right when Navi wanted.
How do you find a talent like this who can handle the pressures of this immediately upon arrival? And not once, but twice, SDY is doing it as well.
Is that the uppercut though? Is that it? Is that all she wrote? What have Faze got? What have Faze got left in the tank right now?
There's only one way to find out, Chad. Lang says, who will be your champion? Is it Navi? Or is it Faze Clan? Let's fucking find out, shall we? Head and shoulders above the rest. These two Mouse and keyboard in their hands and a dream in their mind. It's not far away now. Twist, what is this? This is so smooth, so aggressive, unchecked, unscathed, into the side, Faze, knock him for 6! Navi evaporate! They can do nothing but sit and wait as we tie it up again, just when you think the lead may be extended.
They really need to save here, Alex. They really need to save. They have to sit and wait 40 seconds now with these 2 AKs, but the money, bottom of the barrel, the loss bonus, it's gone. Broken late on the CT side is the worst place to find yourself, and the close nature, these clutches, it leaves them in the pit of despair. Electronic and Bit, they have to fight for their life right now with these, and Rain is coming. He's coming and knocking.
And he's hunting, ready, waiting, found, sprayed down. Electronic defends his prized possession. These AKs are necessary, and it seems they've done enough to prevail and preserve.
It's given a glimmer of hope here. A glimmer of hope with those served AKs. A couple of drops can come through, but Twist, this guy's impact is remarkable.
One,
absolutely remarkable.
2, see you later. That was fast. The pace of these rounds is up and down, volatile, unpredictable, and I can't believe it. But ladies and gentlemen, there is a tech pause. The players will not be allowed to speak, but you can. I can't imagine what's running through your mind as you're forced to sit in silence at this stage in the game. When did we start this match?
4 p.m.
We're headed towards midnight. We talked about the marathon. It's certainly not a sprint. And now just forced to sit in an involuntary moment of reflection, staring out to the expansive, sold-out arena. It's up to the rafters, still bums in seats as we burn the midnight oil in pursuit of crowning a champ. That trophy's still up for debate.
अपनी मैगी लेने जाया कर जहाँ उनकी ट्रॉफी रखी है।
क्या हो गया भाई, टेक्निकल टाइम आउट किसी खराब हो गया।
छोड़ दिया भाई पीसीएस ने ड्रॉप्स के उसने।
खड़े हो गए भाई, सब खड़े हो गए ऑलमोस्ट।
I really can't imagine.
गंदगी करी हुई लोगों ने भाई, यहाँ पे देखो गिरा पड़ा सामान।
We're back in. 2 rounds Counter-Strike separates one of these 2 teams. Navi are just holding on with the buy here. Just holding on with the buy.
And Carragher just had some extra time. What is the call with so much at stake? Navi dig their heels in to defend. The 15th to be secured, but by whom?
This is huge info play from Electronic here. We haven't seen him operate this up close and personal. Sure, he's like the aggression. He's been found out before in Twist. Talk about his impact. There's going to be some time to find out the rat in the hole.
Do you consider that?
He did look.
And he slaps him down! Back of the skull! Breaks Navi's backs! In the dying stages of regulation! And they're gone! 15! Twist just stands up! And he tells Navi to sit down!
This has to be it now. That has to be it.
They got nothing, Chad. Look at this.
Electronic doesn't hear. He doesn't hear. He doesn't know a single thing. And in the back of the head, Twist with 2. No one can see him. The invisibility cloak for Twist. And he takes down Bit.
Mischief managed. Navi, 1 rifle on the greatest of all time, and 1 round to separate Faze from doing what no one has ever done before.
And knock, knock. Here they come again, Bit.
What do you got? Ramp lost. Is this where the grand final ends? The last of the smokes, leaving the fingertips of Navi. Apprehension at an all-time high. 5 AKs, 1 objective, and 1 round. Who will buckle first? Hesitance, apprehension, aggression. 1 from Simple, needs more from the heavens, and Robs has taken him down. Navi, nothing. Faze Clan looking to do it, tagged up, both low, Bit just finding an AK, catches nades, catches flak, and now the bomb ticking against him. He did it once. Surely he can't hold his nerve. And another impossible clutch. 3 members of Faze, they won't let this go. They will not! All of the rounds, all of the maps, and Faze Clan complete the triple. What a spectacle!
There's no more question. There's no more doubt. Faze Clan are the best team in the world.
9 attempts. This is the first final for Karrigan and Rain. First against all odds in Katowice. They clash with Navi in Antwerp for the major trophy in the cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, your undisputed world #1, confirmed in Cologne and closed by the man on your screens, Twists. 2 trophies for him. Led by the captain of our hearts. Like says, I want to fucking hear you. Never before seen. Your champions of IEM Cologne. It's Faze Clan.
एक्चुअली बेटर है तुमको तो रियलाइज होना चाहिए कि
पिछली वाली तो बेटर है भाई पिछली बार देखा था ब्लैक में तो भाई फोकस करता